Welcome. You're tuning in to Mars Brutal Start, episode 4. It is day 3. We're going to go ahead and start today with getting our food and water replenished here. Move these pipes out of the way. Go ahead and grab some water and food out of these boxes. Alright, so we're gonna drink some water. This will put us up to 124%. And cereal bar will put us at 100%, which immediately drops to 99%. Now our health is regenerating as well. Go ahead and gonna get a light put in here so we can see a little bit better in this area around the ice crusher. Wire this up. Choosing the LED light as it uses about half the power and just gives us enough light to know where stuff's at. And our pipe network is empty, so we are good to suck all the air into this so we can go outside without contaminating our breathable air. Go ahead and close the helmet, set this to intake, and we're gonna pull all this air into the pipe network. Alright, now that that's all in there, we should be ready to go outside. Have to start with adjusting our solar panel, get it pointed towards the sun so we can start recharging some of our batteries. Fortunately, in the early game, a lot of your time is manually adjusting solar panels, manually switching batteries in and out to get them recharged. I'm going to use the portable solar panel to charge an extra battery here. It's just kind of what we have to do in the early days to keep our power at maximum to survive the nights. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of lockers here to get our items organized. We need to actually grab our food and water bag out of our capsule here. To do that before the first windstorm comes through that destroys all this stuff here. Looks like our 2 lockers are done. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here for right now. Then we're gonna go grab these 2 locker kits and put them in here. I'm gonna do some mining, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip that and I'll be back afterwards. And we're back. Gathered up some iron, gold, and copper. Go ahead and drop in the comments if you'd like to keep that mining in here and I can just speed it up, or if you do prefer it to be skipped over. Be a good way to let me know how to make your viewing experience better. Alright, so we're gonna take my haul and start converting it over to ingots. We'll start with some iron. You can see what I got from my mining trip there. Pretty good haul of iron, copper, and a few pieces of gold. Power's critical, so I need to find a battery I can switch out for. Looks like the drill has one. Throw some copper in there next. And we'll grab our iron bars, put them in the auto lathe. We're working on getting the materials into the auto lathe here so we can start printing our electronics printer. It's kind of the next step we need to increase our power generation. Lost in the dark there. Got to turn the flashlight on sometimes to reorient. we do have our stuff for the electronic printer, so go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna go ahead and put some gold through the arc furnace. And the gold is finished up, so I'm going to go ahead and put this into the auto lathe.
Waste tank caution.
Our waste tank is full, so go ahead and pull that. Go ahead and empty it. Later down the road, it is better to be able to save all of that since you have oxygen and nitrogen in there too. Alright, our electronics printer is finished, so we'll turn off the auto lathe. And we gotta go find a spot to put this. Thinking over here. Be towards the main entrance here a little more. Alright, there seems like a good spot. And now we just gotta weld in some iron sheets and add some cable coil to it. We gotta weld in some plastic sheets and use the screwdriver to finish it up. Now I just need to wire it in so it can get some power. So now that that's finished up, we can go ahead and make our first upright wind turbine. But first, we gotta grab our ingots out of our auto lathe. Just gonna move these over. The upright wind turbine will let us capture wind power, so we can start generating power from that instead of relying on sun, which is only about half the day. Alright, so that's all underway. Wind turbine's gonna be created. Let's put a large locker here so we can start getting things moved around and organized. Start putting all these loose items in a locker, and they're less likely to be in our way that way too. So the rest of this episode is just me getting things put into the locker, doing some inventory management and cleaning up here. So I'll conclude episode 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.